a lot of that is glare that you're also getting off of the reflection. That's why it's so apparently hot, because you have to now do the sun angles off
This
of
was at
that.
this was at night, first of all.
Okay, it was at night.
Gimbal was filmed at night. This is a basic detail about the most recognizable UAP footage in the world of all time. Most Americans have seen it at least once. How do I have to explain the most famous UAP videos to the US government's UFO chief analyst?
You allowed the people to say what they're saying, but then to step into the pit in a way. So I just wanted to know, what was your impression of that? Like, do you think that we are getting the straight story from Arrow?
So I've thought about this a bit, and there's a little bit of background here. I actually met Dr. Kirkpatrick in November last year after a public event, and I asked him about the gimbal and the FLIR one, the Tic Tac video. And he told me to my face that gimbal was a reflection off of the sun, off of some object in the distance, with a straight face. I challenged him then. Several months later, just a couple days ago, he says the same thing. Gimbal was an infrared reflection of the sun. As you said, Jeremy, gimbal was filmed at night. This is a basic detail about the most recognizable UAP footage in the world of all time. Most Americans have seen it at least once. It was in a Scorsese Super Bowl ad, for crying out loud, right? How am I in a position where I am some guy? How do I have to explain the most famous UAP videos to the US government's UFO chief analyst, expert? How is that possible, right? So either, in my estimation, he's either lying to my face, or B, he is incompetent and ill-informed about the most recognizable UFO videos. The videos that truly, in no small part, are the reason for his office and for his entire last 2 years in the government, were because of that New York Times story which unveiled these videos. And he has basically no clue about them. I was astounded by that. I'll say one last thing. His office, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, if there was a resolution for those videos, we would have heard about that the day that was found and concluded, right? There is no resolution for those videos. Let's be crystal clear. And what we found in the data, in the repeatable, scientific, anybody can check this, our paper's out, it's public. We want people to falsify our hypothesis. That's how science works. We want people to put eyeballs on our work. The more, the better. To your point, the more communication, the better. The data say that those are highly anomalous incidents. So that's a long-winded way of saying I was shocked. I should not have been in a position of explaining those videos to the government's UFO analyst.